Really?
Yeah.
Welcome to the LCR podcast, guys.
Part 2.
Lights, camera, reaction.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yep, that is the topic of the week. If you guys
Shaw.
saw our
Hobbs
initial
and Shaw.
reaction, we enjoyed the movie quite well.
Shaw and Hobbs.
Can you
Calvin
stop?
and Hobbs.
I saw what you tweeted
check
on,
out my,
on the
our
Atomic
Twitter.
Evolution Twitter.
Yeah.
In the link down below. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Connor, don't remove this tweet.
Follow, unless you already fucking did.
I'm really disappointed there wasn't like a Calvin Hobbs joke.
Yeah. That would've been
Because
funny.
they did a Hobbs and Locke joke. I mean,
Yeah.
joke, more like a nice little Easter egg. But we will be talking full spoilers of the movie at the end of the podcast. But we wanted to talk about not particularly movies that are coming out this month, because this is the only really good, somewhat good movie that's going to come out this month that we think. Scary Stories, we have somewhat faith in, but ever since Toro's not been directing it, only producing it, we've been a little let down.
I feel like Playmobil will be surprisingly good.
I think it'll be just a passable kids movie.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be like offensive like Illumination, where it's just all fart jokes and annoying
Yeah.
minions.
What else comes out this month?
Dora. Exactly.
I
that.
really don't want to see that. If you guys want to see it, go ahead. But
Yeah. August is just a very underwhelming month. But we saw, we got to the movie to the theater early, saw pretty much all the trailers, the previews, and we want to talk about what's in the future.
yeah, normally we talk
Coming
about
up
like
soon.
news and stuff, but that's usually Andrew's thing, and I didn't feel like.
And we also did news pretty recently, so give the world time to bring some more news out. But yeah, just go ahead and get some of these out of the way. Queen and Slim. Looks like you really had a drink there. It looks good. At the beginning, it really looks like it's going to be another cop kills black man story, which is fine on its own, but we've gotten so many of them recently. And the ones in the past were good, like Blindside. Andrew's going to kill me.
Blind Spotting.
Blind Spotting, I think that's what it was.
I don't think I've seen that one. Is that the one with
he
the
really
three
liked that
guys in
one.
the box truck?
Yeah, I believe so. The
I
white
wanted to see
dude.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, this one has a twist on it with the black man killing the cop because the cop is being overly aggressive and probably would have shot them. I mean, he was pretty aggressive. What's the actor's name? I love the dude the guy from Get Out.
Yeah.
He's a breakout star now.
He was in Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of his name, and that's terrible of me to do.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to remember up and coming actors' names.
I have. Maybe it's just because I don't understand. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, and we probably
I'm gonna say
never
that.
will.
I do not understand what African Americans go through when they encounter cops and the fear they come through.
I don't want to get in the argument, but like there is such thing as white privilege. There are some things we don't experience.
And like one tweet that I saw back when Get Out came out, since we're on the topic of it, said that when you saw the cop car pull up and your heart sank because you knew they would believe the girl, that's white privilege. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, people definitely over-exaggerate certain things and whatnot, but there is reality to it.
Yeah. So...
and everyone knew it was going to happen, so it's like...
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah. So this is my second time seeing the trailer for Queen and Slim. And the second time viewing it, I'm really excited for it. It looks really good. It looks completely different. It looks...
Yeah, that's what looks good about it.
Yeah.
It's different.
My biggest problem is just the aspect of these two people killing a cop and then just running away. And then everybody else they come in contact with, they're just saying like, oh, you're safe. Like, we're not going to turn you in. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, I get that this is like a movie's sake, but you killed someone, let alone a cop. Yes, that cop may not have been, he might not have had the best intentions, but it just kind of seems that they're glorifying a murder and,
I was just going to say that.
The accomplices. But it's like I said, I don't understand. So I'm going to put that to the side. That was just...
And honestly, it's probably not even like the whole narrative of the story. That's probably what's
Right.
going to be used to draw people into it.
Yeah, so like I mean like we've only seen the trailer, so like, you know, that was just my first kind of few thoughts thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean it looks like it's an awesome movie. Like
Yeah.
I'm really excited for it. Cuz I mean,
And just the sounds of the trailer too. The music they had over and whatnot.
yeah. Also just
Cop killer.
I love that whole ride or die thing.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Black
fucking,
Bonnie and Clyde.
dude, yeah.
Even though literally they're just two Tinder dates that met that night.
Yeah.
So the fast chemistry, I guess, what's the saying of like bonding over tragedy? Bonds through tragedy are like the strongest. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, yeah, if you go through tragedy, usually you bond with those people
Yeah.
a lot more. The sounds of the fasteners. It's gonna be cool. Like you said, I hope this doesn't glorify cop killing too much. There are definitely a lot of bad apples out there, but this is the optimist in me saying that a good portion of the police force are good people.
Yeah.
It's just that the bad ones outshine the good ones.
Absolutely, which
and
just definitely sucks. But
Need to
there
face
are,
the consequences.
there are people who just do not deserve to be cops.
Yeah, because usually it's bullies and all those shitty people that you knew when you're younger. They're out in the world. They're firefighters. They're paramedics. They're cops as well. So there's gonna be bad people wherever you go. And especially after 2 brutal shootings happened in between our initial reaction and the podcast.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers for the victims. That shit sucks. We really need to focus less on some of these things.
Yeah, we need to really take a step back.
Glorifying killing and whatnot.
Yeah. But anyways, kind of glad we started talking about that one first.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you guys think of the movie Queen and Slim. We would love to have a conversation with you guys, either in the comments down below on YouTube or start a thread on Twitter. Let's get talking about it. It's
Yeah,
like I said,
we really need to dive.
Yeah.
Get some thoughtful conversation. The comments.
I feel like we're not really in the right place to talk too much about it because it's like I said, we don't understand. We're 2 white men.
Oh, and I hate the argument that it's like this movie wasn't made for you. Movies are made for people to enjoy.
Yeah, and it's like I said, it looks like it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's the one aspect of just glorifying getting away with murder and just
Because there is one scene in the trailer where they're like protesting and the kid's like, "Let them go, let them go," and it reminds me of this perfect skit from Long Beach Griffey. He's that black comedian on YouTube. And he had a skit where it's like people that say, "Let my dude go," and it's like, "Let him out." He's like, "Oh, what'd he do? What'd he do? Oh, he killed some people." He's like, "No, what? Let's not let him out."
Yeah.
And it's like, when people are innocent, yes, we need to, and falsely in prison, we need to work on that. But I feel like that's part of the trailer being like, they want you to believe that, but that's not what actually is going to happen in the movie.
Yeah. So 2 things I want to say before we should move on. For one, this is just the trailer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they probably, cut some things together to make it look like that's what they want us to believe. And 2, forgot the second thing. What were you just talking about?
Let him go, let them go, something like that. Yeah, we have one job, Matt. You had 2 things.
Oh, the self-defense part.
Oh yeah.
Don't know.
Because we only see like a few seconds of what goes down, and
Yeah.
it looked like the cop was gonna draw or shoot because he had his gun out already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it really sucks that, like you mentioned, we will never experience. Like, if we are going to go in our pocket to like grab our wallet, we don't have to think twice about the cop thinking that we're going to pull something else out. Sometimes.
I think we do.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, more so if you're an African-American
Yeah.
male. Because, I mean, that's just the fucking stereotype, which is dumb as hell. Anyways.
Looks like a good movie.
Yeah,
Can't wait for it.
I'm very excited for it. It's also an artisan film, so...
I still don't understand that.
I don't either, but... It's
An AMC artisan film.
Probably something to do with artsy, so it'll... I don't know.
A movie I'm even more excited about because it's about space.
Ah, yes.
Ad Astra.
Not 1917.
I mean, technically, we're all in space. We're in space right now. Looks amazing. Another Brad Pitt movie after we just saw Once Upon a Time. Can't get enough of that man.
Oh my god.
He's not going to have his long, beautiful hair.
I know.
That's my favorite thing from that podcast is when you're like, long blonde hair with your country
Tan
accent.
skin. Muscular.
Muscular. Long blonde hair.
This is another movie I really don't know much about because it's like... It's
Perfect.
like you said, is it like government espionage? Like the government's trying to like hide something, so they're killing astronauts off?
Or they're aliens?
That's what I was thinking, but I don't think that's gonna be the thing.
I do love the idea of not only like our definition of weapon of mass destruction is a nuke, but in the future, that weapon could be a planet destroyer or a solar system destroyer, like what they're trying to find in this movie.
Oh, that's what they're trying to find?
I think it was the first trailer where, again, Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, I haven't really paid much attention to these trailers.
There's a line where he's like, your father has been working on a device that could be a threat to the whole solar system.
Watch his dad be Ryan Reynolds. Oh, man.
I love how that's a spoiler for Detective Pikachu and kind of for Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
We'll get into that later. But yeah, Brad Pitt, Tommy Lee Jones, massive solar system destroying weapon, and space.
And ads
Espionage.
and Astras.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Brad Pitt movie.
Go
what
out and
more do you
watch
need?
the first trailer again because Andrew and I gush over it all the time. The remix orchestrated version of the Moonlight Sonata is amazing. With the few piano strokes, and it gets all intense, and you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Do I look like a fucking music major?
I've
played Rock Band like twice, bro. Okay, I'm not a genius.
We'll play it. I'll play it for you again after this. It's amazing. You fucking with my headphones, man?
I'm out of my natural element.
Yes, Matt does not like the position he's in because he's straddling the second mic.
Fucking. You hear that, people? This is not cool. Andrew, come back.
No, it just looks very inappropriate from the monitor.
Oh man.
Do you have anything else to say about this movie?
What more needs to be said? It looks awesome.
I would love it if more studios did this with their trailers, just like putting in a few hints and then that's it. No idea what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Unlike, that's a good segue for this movie, 21 Bridges, a movie that we know exactly what's going to happen.
I'm really excited for this
trailer.
movie, too.
I think it's going to be good.
I think it's going to be really good.
It does suck that we know a little more than I'd like to, but
I forgot.
That's a secret weapon. I wish.
That's one good thing about me is I have really bad memories. I just like the thing where it's like, how many bridges are on this island? 21 going in and out. Shut them all down. Like,
Over
that's
two people.
Yeah,
robbing
that's the only thing.
Bank or something.
They rob a bank and they kill an officer, or a few.
Yeah.
It's just, it kind of sucks that there's only two people. Like, I really hope there's more, because like, how are you gonna lock down 21 bridges just for two people?
I do kind of like that they gave some of that information in the trailer that the two guys were robbing something, but they didn't realize what they were robbing was like had bigger implications. And so they're like, what the fuck did we just get into? And then the cops are like, what the fuck did they just get into? So I think that kind of leads into the whole
like a mafia kind of.
That, or maybe like a government cover-up.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That would be what's up.
So yeah, that kind of information you can just trinkle in, but then when they make it look like the white guy dies and it's just the other dude, and it, Chadwick Boseman, again, I don't know why I keep saying again when I haven't mentioned it in this podcast. I love Chadwick Boseman, so it's cool seeing him in another leading role. What else has he been in that he's led besides Black Panther?
I was about to say Black Panther. 42?
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I haven't either. I'm not really a big fan of baseball, so it doesn't.
Fair enough. Jackie Robinson is a cool story in itself.
Oh, yeah,
I gotta watch that. Dang.
Yeah, I know Andrew doesn't really care for this movie.
Well, I think it's mostly.
I say that he's gonna listen. He's gonna be like, that's not what I said. I think it's dumb how they just say from the producers or the directors.
I think that's literally his only two gripes is that and the fact that they show everything in the trailer or too much in the trailer.
Okay, but like that's the thing is like, how do you know that they're showing too much in the trailer? Watch the movie, then you can decide that.
Yeah.
Unless it's like Endgame, where they show Cap picking up the hammer. They show Thanos getting decapitated.
Oh, yeah.
They show...
Yeah. Or, but like, I guess this is a good example. Have you seen the Castaway trailer before?
No. I haven't even seen Castaway.
Oh, well, spoiler alert. They show in the trailer that he gets off the island.
Oh, well, I figured that.
But, like, why would you show that in the trailer?
Yeah.
Like, that would be textbook definition of showing too much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say this shows, like, the whole story. I feel like it's going to show some parts where it's kind of misdirecting what they want you to believe, and that's going to be a subverted expectation in the movie.
Yeah.
But I do think they showed a little too much, but I'm excited for it. I do like how it does suck how much they are glorifying that the Russos have a hand in it, but they're only producing it. But it's such a blurry line, because, like, producing it could mean you helped with the writing, or you make every decision with every scene.
Yeah, I don't really know what producers do, really.
They can do, like, as long as they help bring the movie to the big screen, then you can be credited as a producer. Because, like, you could literally, like, I helped with the budget and whatnot, or I was basically a second director. So we don't really know how much, and that's what sucks about it, is because you don't know how much involvement they have.
Yeah.
But when you say, like, it's the director, you know how much involvement they had.
Right, yeah.
But I do really love how they portrayed it. When it was like, when they said from the makers of this, and that, and it was like boom, 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 boom. Like, that was so cool. And I love the music of the first trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this one, actually.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it more.
Yeah.
I really hope it's just not some generic cop movie, detective mystery. It does seem interesting, because it does seem like it's gonna be equal between the bad guy and the good guy.
Yeah. Only time will tell.
Yes. Oh, that was a meaty burp. I'm sorry. Anything else on that?
No, I'm just looking for
Nope, that is not my notes. We've got Gemini Man.
After seeing the first trailer so many times, I was like, oh my god, this looks kind of bad.
I will live forever.
Fuck. Like, it sounds like the guy who made that, like, Forever Young remix just, like, put his, like, mic on the other side of a fan and then just sang into it. You know, it was like, I want to be forever young.
It's so funny that came out, and then, like, a month later, the Terminator trailer came out, and it did the same thing. I'm going holiday.
It's like that, like, both of those songs are just so trashy that I really just want to listen to them over and over again, just because they're stuck in my head with just really bad trailers.
It does kind of suck, because I really like the idea of taking not old songs, but, like, hip-hop songs and remixing them. Two great examples. Gangster's Paradise for Valerian, that remix. Mm. Do you remember that at all?
No.
And then there was Survivor for Lara Croft. And, like, those are two great songs. I mean, Gangster's Paradise already sounds dope.
Yeah.
With, like, the chorus and whatnot, but then add, like, drums in the background, like orchestral drums and some violins. And then same with Survivor. It had, like, a nice, like, very mysterious beginning. Do you know what song I'm talking about?
No.
It's Destiny's Child. I'm a survivor.
Oh,
but
yeah.
that, but, like, slow it down and make it more epic. I think the difference here is they try to make...
I forgot they came out with the Lara Croft movie.
Right? That's what sucks. Two great... Those trailers were good, too. And two great songs for them.
Valerian, I was on the fence about.
Yeah, and again, I haven't seen any of the movies, have you?
No.
So it is tough to say, but Lara Croft is such a victim of...
I haven't played the games either, so that really didn't appeal to me.
Yeah. And it sucks because, like, it seemed like this could have been a really good rebirth for the character.
Yeah. It looked like it took a lot of inspiration from the new games, where it was a young Lara Croft, very nitty-gritty.
And she wasn't too over-sexualized either.
That sucks. I'm just joking.
I'm sorry.
The boobs.
I'm sorry she didn't have triangle tits.
Okay.
Or low poly.
You know what? That's what I really want. When can just Hollywood recognize that is what men want? Okay?
Low
Go back to the
polygons.
triangle boobs. Where's my fucking Tifa? With the triangle boobs? They fucking nerfed her in fucking
the face is
Final
literally
Fantasy
just a
7?
cylinder with just like a picture of the face.
They nerfed my waifu chick.
They also nerfed Snake's butt in Smash Bros.
I know, what the fuck?
Also, where's our next Kojima? Can you and Konami work it out and make Metal Gear 6? Just 5 was Phantom Pain.
Bring out a fucking collection, Jesus.
1 through 3. Can we please get a remaster of 1 through 3?
And the PSP collection games. Bring those to the fucking console.
Oh,
I know that you have the technology.
Snake Eater? Was that a PSP one?
I think so.
Or is that Metal Gear 2?
I should not be over here.
It's okay. We're the only ones that hear this. That's our monitor.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my god, it's weird now. Whatever.
But back to...
reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Gravity.
That's been remixed a ton for trailers.
Yeah.
What I think just really sucks about these songs for for Gemini Man and Terminator is they try to go for like this stoic, like mysterious, like,
yeah.
This is, are you weirded out? Because I don't know.
Enough about the music. Let's get back to the trailer.
But that's what made the first trailer for Gemini Man
And also just look dumb.
go off. Yeah.
The second trailer, though, much better. The action sequences look amazing. There's like those really...
Honestly, I think it was the pacing that really made the difference between 1 and 2.
Yeah, especially like those like fight sequences, like between Will
Versus Will.
We'll call the young one William and the old one Will. So between Will and William. Because like there was like that scene where they're like in the catacombs.
No, call the younger one
And he's
Willie.
like, I'm the best. And he's like, you're obviously not the best. It's just like...
I know Will Smith gets a
we know and love.
lot of flack for like, oh, he sucks as an actor. Oh, he's the best. I was like, he's above average. I like Will Smith as an actor.
I do too. The fact that he's still making movies, goddamn.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God
I think
damn.
After Earth gave him a really bad reputation after that point.
Oh my god, yeah.
In that one scene in Fresh Prince, where his dad leaves, like
Yeah.
the scene.
Yeah. Like I never really watched Fresh Prince, but like I do know that scene.
Mm-hmm.
And like I read that like that was like kind of just ad-libbed. Like that was just Will Smith being Will Smith.
Yeah.
Like that just made that scene so much more
So
powerful.
yeah, he can be a great actor.
No, he's a fantastic actor, and he definitely fucking nailed it in Aladdin when he took over the genie.
Unsung hero.
Like we were all just like, no.
We thought that was gonna be the worst part.
No, my God, he's good. Yes. Like I think Robin Williams would be proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, the action in this looks a lot better, dude. All the bike stuff.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about the bikes and Hobbs Shaw.
And then like throwing the grenade around the corner and he shoots it back.
That's over the top, but it's like
that's a little lame. But it's just like, I mean, if you're the best, you're the best.
I see a lot of comments at the bottom of this trailer. They're like, "Oh, the twist is going to be that there's an older Will Smith." Can you see that happening?
I didn't think about that. I thought about how there was probably going to be a young.
Do you think Jaden's going to be in this at all?
Oh God, I really fucking hope not. I was thinking that there's probably going to be a young white guy that like cloned him.
Oh, to be Clive Owen, young Clive Owen, the bad guy.
That his name?
I think it's Clive.
Dude, then like there was like those shots with like the guys in the tactical armor and everything, and the
with
one
that
dude
mask on top of the
that was like some
tank.
Army of Two shit. Oh my God, could you imagine if we got an Army of Two game or a movie?
Yeah, why isn't that a thing?
I don't know. That would be fucking dope.
I guess End of Watch was kind of like that.
No, have you played an Army of Two?
No, I know what it is. It's literally just two guys taking down something. I don't know, fighting another army.
You should watch a couple clips because I played the.
I'm
Devil's
aware
Cartel.
of it. Mm-hmm. Well, we'll have to make it.
Bet.
Yeah, bet trademark.
Because like the thing is like it contains one massive guy and one like kind of like littler guy, but they're just both like
they got their own skill set.
Kind of. I mean, they're both just they just both go through and just fuck shit up, guns and blazing and.
Dude, Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, but like more so. Like you gotta, and they have also just like got fucking cool masks, and they'll just like rip cardboards off and use them as gun shields.
That'd be really cool.
Oh my God, those games were fantastic.
There is that line in the trailer where he's like, he could just make a whole army of them. What if he's already got a whole army of them?
Yeah.
And I guess I got a little background. I worked on this movie on the set for like a week. I was part of the catering team.
Oh.
And then I bitched out because I was like, I want to go home. Tangent. the bugs were awful.
Ah.
Like, I thought it was bad for me, but like they were filming like on a swamp.
Oh.
Like all the actors had to have nets whenever they weren't shooting. It's like they were that bad.
That would suck.
Like I thought it was bad just like setting shit up and just like being around it, because like we were still like in the swamp, but like far enough away from it.
Yeah.
Because they were like actually like in the water. But like if I went outside the tent and like looked, you could see the water like 100 yards away. It was beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I bet. But like, fuck.
Gnats. And they were the biting kind.
That's...
Yeah. Thankfully I got... That's going to be too far to grab. I got the little clip-on little
nice.
repellent.
Yeah.
It kind of worked.
Kind of, yeah.
It was weird.
So yeah, Gemini Man looks really good. The second trailer really made me believe
And I saw
it.
Will Smith. Forgot about that. Like
Ooh.
10 feet away.
Ooh. You also... fuck!
I really wish the meme about, that's hot. It was a thing so I could...
That's hot!
If I could just like, hey, is that hot? That's hot. He's got to be aware of that, right?
I really hope so.
Yeah, first trailer sucks. Second
Some
trailer,
kind of
oh my god,
Suicide Squad.
Dude, he legit has like, I forgot. Like we chatted with his assistant, and he's the dude that records like all the Facebook videos for him.
Oh.
Like I've never seen those. Like there's been one where he like actually like Will takes the camera and shows around, then he takes it back. It's like, that's a very interesting job.
Yeah.
How did you get that? Because he's also the guy that like came out and he's like, hey, Will wants some peanut butter. And we give him packets of peanut butter.
Packets of peanut butter.
I mean, like, yeah, like a jelly packet but bigger.
Okay. Weird, but whatever.
Yeah, you never really think about it.
Yeah.
Kind of like these new ketchup packets that aren't like small. They're like actually like big and hard.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're actually made for dipping.
Yeah.
Didn't think we'd be talking about this in the podcast. Will Smith, I'll be your assistant. Say, oh, that's hot. Anytime something's hot. Oh, that's cold. Let's make it hot. Is this joke going on for too long?
What's the last movie? Second to last movie?
1917, or what I like to call Dunkirk Part 2.
Or I like to call... What did I call it?
Yeah, what did you say?
Fuck. Oh, Saving Private Ryan World War One.
Yeah.
Because it's basically about...
they're trying to stop people from going into their mission.
An ambush, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the premise of two World War soldiers. I'm assuming British company.
Probably, yeah. If you watch Game of Thrones, you'd recognize one of them is Tormund? No. Fuck, what's his name? One of them's a Game of Thrones actor. He's a Lannister.
Anyways.
But yeah. Something you don't know.
So yeah, it's about two World War One soldiers who are tasked with it basically sets up by saying that one of the generals is like, oh, you have a brother, don't you? Guy goes, yeah. And he goes,
that was the dude I was talking to about, by the way.
Oh. And he's like, oh, the general goes, oh, well, if you don't deliver this message to him.
His name's Tommy. Go on.
Thank you.
Go on.
If you don't deliver this message to them in time, then all 1,600 or 16,000?
1,600.
Yeah, so
15, 1,600. A lot of people.
Yeah. All 1,600 people will be killed, including your brother. And
so, yeah, those are some nice stakes.
Yeah. So it basically just kind of shows them just running across different battlefields and... The
only reason I call it, like, Dunkirk 2 is because, well, obviously World War One, but, like, Dunkirk had a huge theme of time. Like, you remember the first trailer where it was just, like, ticking?
Yeah, I really hope it's not like Dunkirk, because honestly, I really didn't care for Dunkirk. It was very lackluster.
It was a little, underwhelming.
I mean, for a
it's
war
still
movie, beautiful.
And I do like the idea of, like, one timeline is a day, one timeline is, like, an hour, and one timeline is 10 minutes or whatever. But, like, that, and then it all takes place over, like, 3 hours, and it feels like it's on the same timeline.
I was really kind of hoping that we would have seen some more action. I mean, especially with the...
I think his intentions were just to just build tension the whole time.
Like, that makes sense, but then just, like, have none of it really
fall
through.
It's still a good movie. It's just not one of Nolan's strongest. But
Yeah.
that's good. Like a
Transition. We're just gonna jump right into Tenet because you talked about Nolan.
Are we done with 1917?
Yeah, there's really not much else to talk about.
I did want to say that I really like the whole words coming out and like you only see inside the letters.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
really
pretty
cool thing.
So, anyways,
But yeah,
Christopher
sure it's gonna be great.
Nolan's new movie.
we were supposed to get. Rumor was trailers for it were going to be in front of Hobbs and Shaw. I don't know, maybe if it was just for opening night.
Well, maybe it might have also been because we were in Dolby.
No, still.
I don't know.
I don't know if that would make a difference.
Nah.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But that was the rumor. If you guys saw it, and if you saw Hobbs and Shaw a different day, let us know. Because I was really looking forward to that.
So, back to Tenet.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean
It
back to? We
is-
were just talking about it.
What the fuck am I talking about? I don't know.
You had a story.
I've heard a little bit about it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard a very faint description of what the trailer was. I'm not really going to say much because I don't want to like butcher it or anything. But basically, the premise is that it revolves around time travel.
Oh.
So going forward, it's like, okay, so the best way that I've heard it put was...
Do you think David Tennant stars in it?
That'd be pretty cool.
Because he was a doctor in Doctor's Time Travel?
That'd be fucking sick.
That'd be very meta.
Yeah. So the way I've heard it put is that it's basically Inception, but with time travel.
All right.
And then
I've heard-
Tenet is a palindrome because you can spell it forward and backwards.
Mhm.
And it's a movie about fucking time travel, going backwards and forwards.
God, I hate time travel so much.
Yeah.
Just because of how complicated it makes things.
Yeah. But I mean, like, look at Inception. You have to go into a dream, within a dream, within a dream.
I do kind of like how people just assume that Inception is like the idea of going in a dream, but Inception is the idea of implanting something in a dream.
Mm-hmm.
So like when people are like, it's a pizza inside a pizza, it's pizzaception. It's like, no, that's not what it means.
Putting a pizza inside a deep dish pizza, pizzaception. Putting a calzone inside of a deep dish pizza, and inside of that calzone, you have just miniature slices of pizza. Pizzaception. Pizzaception. Pizza.
Is a pizza roll just a mini calzone?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
No. It's a ravioli.
Shut up. No. Raviolis are boiled. Do you boil your pizza rolls?
You can eat toasted ravioli.
Are we going to get in the debate if Pop-Tarts are a sandwich or ravioli?
I don't know. Maybe we should just move on. This podcast is already at like 40 minutes.
I just want to see a trailer, dude. I'm kind of happy we didn't see it just so we can react to it.
Yeah. So we'll be a little late to the party. Well, not really, because when it actually fully drops, we'll...
Yeah, I've heard no other news about it.
Yeah.
So maybe that rumor was just a farce.
Yeah, who knows?
Any other trailers you want to talk about? That we remember?
No?
We just got done reacting to My Hero Season 4.
Yeah.
But if we got into that, we'd be talking about anime for another hour, and we want to make that another podcast.
Yeah.
There's no way we're going to fit that all in here. But yeah, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll get all into the sweet spoilers of Hobbs and Shaw. Even though there's not that many, we're going to be talking about it. See you guys.
Wop, 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 wop,
In a
wop, wop,
second.
wop. Welcome back, everybody.
Is that
I
just your transition noise?
I like doing sound effects because it
It does kind of sync together.
Because like there was one time you did it like when it was like overlapping, and I was like, "Fuck, that was slick."
That was one of the more recent ones. Slick. But we are here to talk about action-packed movie of the year.
Yeah, Endgame.
You just want to talk about Endgame for an hour?
We've already done that for 3 hours. We don't need to do it again. Hobbs and Shaw, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Tell us below. Thanks everybody for joining into our podcast. This
Bye.
has been LCR.
Just kidding. There's not too much to talk about this movie.
No, we'll probably go through this pretty fast.
Mm-hmm. Do you just want to get the cameos out of the way?
Oh my god, fucking the diner scene, interior diner scene. We meet Dwayne The Rock Johnson's little girl, the Pebble.
Also, is this... did he call him Rebecca?
Yeah.
Rebecca.
And the little girl looks at him and she's like, Rebecca. He's like, don't ask.
And then he calls him Becky and Becca. And
Yeah.
Just go and say who it is.
Motherfucking Ryan Johnson. Ryan Reynolds. Fuck. I was thinking like that's so funny that he has the same name as the director, and I said it, and I was like,
don't confuse Ryan Titty Milk fucking Johnson with Ryan Reynolds.
I hate myself.
I thought you did that on purpose.
No,
dude. Can you imagine if The Rock was in a Star Wars movie?
Stop.
Just a big ass stormtrooper.
Stop.
JJ, make this epic. I want this.
Stop.
Put him inside of Jar Jar.
Oh my god, no.
Darth Vader suit. Dude, anybody with just a big...
Anyways.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. I wanted to say Ryan Johnson again. Ryan Reynolds was just fucking hilarious.
And it's literally just Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, it was just him being himself.
Have you seen the Toon Blast commercials
No.
that he's in?
No.
Yes,
I have, yeah.
Where he's like an actor that's addicted to it. Like that's literally who it was. Like, do you remember the burrito one where he had like the puppet arms? Like he literally like no, it was when a kid comes in and he's like shit, and she's in the door and he's like, oh, it's okay, blah blah blah, and then he's like, go.
Yeah.
And he says that in this movie and it's hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, Ryan Reynolds playing himself was just hilarious and awesome, and it definitely made the movie so much better.
I know he's like the sweetest dude. He's not like that much of like a
he stabbed a dude in the chest with a brick. Do you know how hard that is to do that?
It's actually not that hard. Yeah, it and like you said when we were watching it, he just stole the movie in just that 5-minute part because his whole motivation is just to get Dwayne on this case.
Yeah.
About going after this girl that's got the virus. Why is it always a virus?
I don't know. It's just easy.
Or a weapon. It's easy. A solar system threatening weapon. Nanovirus.
That just kind of says
technology.
something about our world nowadays.
He's got the princess's teddy bear. Doesn't really sound as high stakes action packed movie. Surprised it wasn't like a car.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, there's a Fast and Furious movie.
Jumping forward to the next. The next cameo.
I wish we had more Ryan Reynolds. We got a little more of him later on at the end. I just want more.
God, we had like 7 fucking end
Did you see Hitman's Bodyguard?
Yeah.
I'm so excited they're making a second one.
Me too.
Like,
it was really funny.
It's such like a passable and like forgettable movie, but like when you're watching, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I forget a lot of it.
Can we get a Ryan Reynolds, Dwayne Johnson movie now?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. And just those characters where he like hates him.
Yeah.
Dude, the whole part where he's like, we're best friends, and he pulls out the necklace that's the half heart best friends.
He's like, I have no idea what that is or where that came from.
Got the tattoo.
Yeah. And just looks and he's like, what the fuck?
God, Ryan Reynolds is just amazing.
Oh my god.
But yeah, the second cameo.
Second cameo. They're on the plane.
Officer
Mike Oxmall, after getting thoroughly pat down and even body cavity searched.
Did he though? I think he talked his way out of it.
I think so.
Because he's a likable guy.
He just walked on the plane. Hi, how are you? Hey. Afternoon. Hey. Sits down.
I guess when a big old man walks into an airplane, you're going to be staring at him.
I think my favorite line from that movie, I love your babushka. The old lady just staring away for so long. I love your babushka. Thanks.
Probably doesn't speak English. You just want to be out of that uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
Like you just hear blah 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 babushka. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then fast
Smile
forward
and wave.
about a minute or two, Jason
Marshall
Statham
Dinkley.
and The Rock get into a little scuffle.
I kind of wanted to see him fight on the plane. I was like, how are they going to do this?
Yeah. And then none of them there than Marshall Dinkley, played by
Air
motherfucking
Marshal Dinkley.
Kevin Hart.
And just like Ryan Reynolds, it's just Kevin Hart. Who really wants to be a spy.
Yeah.
Dude, I thought they were going to like have a little fight scene with him and he was actually like kicked their ass.
I would have liked to see that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't
He does play a big role too, getting him some airplanes.
Yeah, that was a bit of that was how they got to Samoa. Just in a quick transition.
Yeah, he's hilarious, especially when he's like when he puts on his tough voice and just like the
He
joke
just
from
like
Infinity War.
It's just like he makes his like voice deeper, and they're like, "Why is your voice deeper? What are you talking about? This is how I was taught." No, it's not.
I still think Chris Pratt did it better.
Yeah.
It's like, this is my real voice.
Yeah.
Are you mimicking me? No. Are you mimicking me?
But it was just awesome that Kevin Hart came in, and like him and The Rock have just such.
Yeah, they already have that chemistry from CIA.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was just really funny. Fuck.
And like that really just put it over the top that these are just fun action movies. They can just bring in these random celebrities.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I do kind of wish we had like a scene where he's like in a helicopter and he's just like going to town on the bad guys.
That'd have been really funny.
Just Kevin Hart in an Apache airfighter.
Just I'm in my secret office right now. Are you in a public bathroom?
Yeah, whatever.
I really wish when we saw the shot of his like legs on the floor with his pants around his ankles, I really was hoping that they would have made the toilet a little bit taller and he would just like be like swinging his legs off the ground.
You gotta do my man like that. Kevin may be short. He's not that. He's like 5'6".
Yeah, but still, he's short. Anyways,
anybody shorter than you is short.
Okay, whatever.
Have you seen his latest stand-up? It's really funny.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Reeling back a little bit.
Gun compartment. It's really funny. It's honestly probably one of my favorites.
So we'll probably just jump to the scene where The Rock and Jason Statham meet for the first time.
Oh, in the room?
Yeah.
The little interrogation room?
Yeah. No way in hell. Or did they say fucking? No fucking way.
Maybe. I was starting to get a little tired of that whole dynamic. Like at the end, I was hoping they'd just get along. But like after the fight, and they're just like, I like how you did that thing. And then he says the name, he's like, watch your mouth, blah, blah, smack your mouth. And it's like, come on.
Yeah, even though they were working together the entire time, they still just had the very at arm's length kind of feel for each other.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping for like
some kind of bromance.
What one of these, not just the handshake, the arm grab.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
I don't want some back hugging action. Doesn't need to be over top like that, but it would be very weird seeing The Rock hug Jason Statham now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Do you think he'd pick him up?
Probably. Because like there was like one scene I noticed too where they made it look that Jason Statham was like on eye level with The Rock, and like the next scene Jason Statham was like coming up to like the top of like the Rock's shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's not eye level.
He just gets on his back. Or like that Calvin and Hobbes thing, like the poster where they're level.
Yeah.
But that's just old Hollywood doing their forced perspective thing. Let's just both of us take a drink of water so there's some dead air. Let's talk about this badass supervillain for a minute. We kind of glanced over him because we just had too much to talk about for the initial reaction.
Yeah. Idris Elba was pretty fucking badass.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's weird seeing him as the villain.
Yeah. It was definitely weird seeing a Fast and Furious movie with cyber augmented.
It's so weird calling this a Fast and Furious movie.
Right? Which is why if you just take the Fast and Furious out of the equation, it just makes it so much better. Not because the Fast and Furious movies are bad.
Fast and Furious presents a Star Wars story. Hobbs and Shaw. I keep forgetting that's all over the place.
It really didn't feel like it fit in the universe.
Yeah, because like there's car scenes, but like if you compare this to another action movie, I think it has the same amount of car scenes. Yeah, but it has more.
Like the only way that you could tell it was a Fast and Furious movie was from that fucking one iconic shot of just hit the nitrous, boop, and it just fucking goes through the engine compartment. And you just see the fucking RPM shoot up and just the fucking flames go in and everything. And it's just,
like, oh yeah,
it's just like, yeah, that's what the Fast and Furious do.
Paul Walker was in these movies.
Ah man, I miss Paul Walker. He was
bless his soul.
He was a guy.
I'm sure he's drifting in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Till we see him again. I really thought Vin Diesel was going to cameo in this as well.
That'd been cool.
Because what other big character could come in? Ludacris? That other...
Tyrese Gibson?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I feel like he would have been a better choice.
Just a cameo over like Ludacris?
Yeah.
Ludacris hasn't been in the recent ones, right?
No, he has.
He has? Okay.
But I like Tyrese.
He doesn't have the afro still, does he?
No.
Damn. Love that afro. Or Michelle Rodriguez? No. What's...
I feel like
is that her name?
Gibson would have been the best choice.
Is that her name, though?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but out of all of them, Tyreek or Vin Diesel? I think Vin Diesel over all of them because he's like the captain. Captain, my captain.
Yeah, but like...
What, do you think he's overrated? Or are you just like... Tyreek better?
I don't know. I think Tyrese would have been cooler to see.
Yeah.
He would have fit in with like...
Just someone.
Yeah.
Someone from the original crew.
Yeah. But anyways.
Because we got that cliffhanger at the end of who the big bad guy is.
Yeah.
But we don't see, and their voice is augmented. So it could be man or woman. And I've only seen like 3 Fast and Furious movies. So I don't know who.
I feel like, you know, I haven't seen the last one. And I haven't really seen
It's got to be someone they know.
Right.
Or we've seen.
I don't know.
It's Lightning McQueen. Shut the fuck up. Dude, a Cars Fast and Furious crossover? Are you kidding me?
That would be ridiculous.
This is the timeline it would happen in.
So high for that movie.
Dude, just Vin Diesel looking at the camera. Ka-chow.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Ka-chow. What kind of car are you?
Shut the fuck up.
What kind of car?
Let's continue.
This podcast is lost. Idris Elba is Black Superman. Amazing.
Yeah, I really don't get his name too much.
His name?
The villain's name. What his name is.
I guess he did have a name.
Of course you fucking did.
But I don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't either.
I really liked the whole like contacts or like the robotic eyes.
I thought it got a little
where
repetitive.
it could show. I think they just
kept... like it was like every shot that like somebody was like trying to punch him. It was like
we saw it twice.
No, we saw it like more than that.
Before like the ending.
And like 3 times.
3 times? Okay. I think it made sense at seeing it a bunch at the end because they were gonna fuck with it.
I feel like, you know, just like once or twice in the beginning, once or twice at the end. That's it.
It's kind of like what it was.
It seemed like it was a lot more than what it really needed to be.
Yeah, it's still freaking dope. Just seeing like the trajectory, the speed, the probability of an altercation.
Yeah,
that's some cool shit.
Yeah, and thankfully, like you know, luckily they figured out that like you know one of them has to take a hit and the other one can just like sneak one in. And Jason Statham coming in with that fucking elbow.
Yeah, dude, elbows are dirty.
Yeah,
like they gotta hurt. Because like a fist, I don't know what it is, but like an elbow is so blunt.
Yeah.
You know?
Plus, like
I think it's more so like getting hit with a bat versus being hit with a rock. I feel like
with an elbow, you can really put a lot more momentum and form into it, so you can really
maybe because it's more
put
like
a lot of your body weight behind your elbow behind more than your fist.
Oh, dude, kind of like when
because if you put a lot of weight into your fist, you're gonna like smash up your fucking hand.
Dude, or that line from All Might when he's like, your punches are getting weaker, and he's like, it's because I didn't put my back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep like a good like comparison to what an amateur and a pro like boxer is like people that know how to throw a punch put their whole body into it. So like if not just your fist but like the force of an elbow with the whole movement of your body, that could break a neck.
Yeah.
Like easily.
Yeah, I mean like it's like they say the brain kind of just limits what we can actually do, which is kind of scary.
Dude, the same force it takes to bite into a carrot is all you need to bite through a finger. Your brain is the only thing stopping you. I don't know how true that is, but that does make sense. So whenever you're eating carrots, just slow down, okay?
I never eat carrots. I'm not a fucking rabbit.
You're gonna have some bad vision. I love carrots.
I'm the only one in my family that does not wear fucking glasses.
Really?
Yeah.
Knock on wood.
Well, my hearing's going out, so.
You listen to music too loud in the bathroom.
I fucking like music.
I'm kidding. Keep doing it. You have good taste in music.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Don't act all offended.
Fuck you. I have great music taste.
Think you're better than me?
Yeah. Get fucked.
Get fucked.
No, you get fucked.
We have the same taste in music. Get over yourself. We do. I'm really glad they showed us that shot of seeing his back, because we got 3 scenes of seeing him getting worked on, but like seeing the pain that he has to go through to have like this upgrade.
Yeah,
Like
that was a really cool shot too.
See
like
into
he
his
had
back.
his back like just split open. And
Like
then
how
just,
much machine is this guy?
Probably about 60%.
What kind of power couple do you think him and Nebula could be? I think she's a lot more machine than human, alien. What's her breed? Her species? Oh my god.
Do you think it's just a USB port?
Oh my god. Or is it HDMI? SD card? Do you think Thanos would bother?
SD card is micro penis.
Upgrading
USB
that?
card or USB port is just regular. HDMI is
Real question: is it USB or USB 3.0? For faster connections.
I thought it was just so you can like plug it in anyway. So you like,
Upside.
yeah, that's just how I determined it, because like, you know, when I got the USB 3.0 charger for my old phone, I was like, oh my god, you can plug it in any way you want.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah. I have the HTC 10. Don't buy it because it's a piece of shit. The fucking battery blew out on it, or it didn't blow out, but like it was fucked.
Is HTC even around still?
I don't fucking know. They were pretty big for a
There's
while.
such a monopoly on phones now. It's either Samsung or Apple.
Yeah. Or Huawei.
Yeah, I take that back. We're dumb Americans. Huawei is
Yeah.
all over the place.
Dude, yeah.
I am glad that Google's up there. They didn't die like Windows did.
Yeah, Google's got some pretty neat phones.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just a camera that really puts it over the top.
Yeah.
Anyway, Idris Elba, we keep getting off it.
Yeah, we probably won't be on this topic for much longer. I
Yeah.
mean, it was a fun movie. It was a good movie. I would recommend going to see it for, you know,
I do want to talk about the bike scenes a little more.
Ooh.
Because that's just so cool. Just a bike that, like, comes to you,
Just
responds.
can come to you and responds to you, and it can just morph.
I don't know what I thought was cooler. The fact that the bike could transform to, like, get under stuff while it's in action, or that shot where they're at the base and they're outside and just seeing the silos everywhere, and he just runs in a circle and the bike comes around, goes on the side, he kicks his leg up, gets on it, spins, and then goes. That was the coolest that was probably my favorite shot in the movie,
Yeah, that was a really cool shot.
because just seeing the thing come around and just easily just boom 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 and go, so cool.
Yeah, this movie definitely had some really fucking dope stunts.
Mm-hmm. And like that, and Jason Statham's car, he did some cool shit with that.
The McLaren?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how they had to show you. It's like, because he was like doing so many stunts, and you're like, whoa, what kind of car is that? Oh, it's a McLaren. I know, because they fucking showed me the fucking nameplate. And it's like, dude, come on.
You got to get that sponsor, that branding in there.
I can guarantee you, anybody who's going to see a Fast and Furious movie does not have the money for a McLaren.
Well, still, it's better than Mark Wahlberg crushing a Bud Light in the middle of a fight.
When did that happen?
Transformers 4. You don't remember that? I think it was, because the Bud Light truck falls over, and then something. Can you stop playing with that? It looks like you're playing with yourself on the camera. There are brackets that keep these mic stands up, and Matt just keeps playing with it.
I'm not in my usual position. I don't like it.
But yeah, the truck falls over, and I think he like runs over there for cover, and then something happens, and he just like shotguns a Bud Light in the movie.
I need to watch that movie again. I've only seen it once. I hate Jacob.
Dude, I love
hate when Jacob talks
watching
about it.
Transformers.
Yeah, that's
They're
like the
so
only
funny.
movie I've like legitimately fallen asleep to. Congratulations, Jacob. You fucking paid $20 to fucking take a nap.
Get AMC A-list, you fuckers.
Yeah.
Stop wasting your money.
Not you guys. We love you guys, but also AMC is pretty. A-list is pretty dope, because like this movie, we saw it in Dolby.
Sponsor. It was $21.
That's the price of an entire month, and you still get to see 3 movies every week. So that's 12 movies a month.
You get to reserve movies as well.
IMAX. This literally does sound like a fucking advertisement, but it's literally just a way for you to save money.
Well,
You
we
see
just gotta
movies
do
so
it, and then
much
they'll
free.
reach out and be like, "Hey, you want to sponsor?"
Dude, that'd be dope. Save me $20 a month,
Mm-hmm.
please.
And I mean, our initials are AMC.
Oh my god.
You forgot about that?
Yeah.
Andrew, Matt, Caleb, AMC. It's like it's meant to be. 1, 2, 3.
AMC on AMC.
You and me.
Ugh.
I ran out of rhymes. But yeah.
But yeah, it's not an advertisement, but like A-list is definitely like one of the greatest things to happen. And the fact that
It's like Movie Pass, but sustainable.
but so much better too.
Mm-hmm. I think the fact that it's a theaters program
Yeah,
is
that makes it
what
so much better.
solidifies it. You know what? We should stop advertising because, like, what if it is like Movie Pass and too many people get it? I take that back. AMC advertises it up the wazoo.
Yeah, every movie.
And, like, you see the lines, like the A-list line.
Yeah, a lot of people actually do have A-list. Like, you wouldn't think not that much, but like,
It's just stupid affordable.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of pricey, but like also
But the fact that movie tickets have hiked up so much.
that too. But also, if you think about it, like, it does cover the cost of IMAX and Dolby, which are already just expensive films. Also, artisan films. Like, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was like $18, and it was free for us. So
Basically, and Andrew says it all the time, this just gives you the opportunity to see movies you wouldn't have seen without it.
yeah, because it really just kind of, especially for me, it makes me enjoy movies more. Mm-hmm. Because if I go see a movie, I want to get my money's worth.
Yeah, so you're like...
So even, when we saw Men in Black, oh my god, it was a terrible movie. It was free.
But you would have felt like guilty if you
I would have
spent out of pocket for that movie.
Because like Andrew was like forcing a few laughs, I could tell, but like I was just sitting there like, nope, that's not really
Him
fun.
not having a good time.
No, it was just. And so like if I had like bought a ticket for that, I would have walked out of there feeling like
That movie is
genuinely
such a
disgusted
letdown.
with myself. I would have just been like, what the fuck?
I don't know if I can bring myself to watch it. Is it out of theaters yet?
I don't know.
It's probably on its way up. There's so much potential.
Yeah, like it's a good duo. Just the writing fell flat.
Mm-hmm.
But whatever.
What else we got going on? Is there anything really? I will talk a little bit about the story, because after watching Stuckman's review of it yesterday, yeah, this is purely an action movie. Mm-hmm. You have to forget about the story and the MacGuffin, and just realize how over the top it is, and you're in for a good time. If you're expecting a Christopher Nolan-esque story, a Shyamalan twist, or
It's an action movie. Just go into
just
it and have
good
some
character
dumb fun.
development in a story, then you'll be a little let down, but you're gonna have a great time if you just let it go.
Yeah, Connor's
Let
gonna
it
be like,
go.
I would give it like a fucking 3 out of 10. It's not that I hated the movie, but it's just I couldn't enjoy it.
It would be a 1.5 stars.
That's what he does.
Stars.
He does 5 stars out of it.
But does Letterboxd give you an option for any other ranking, or is it all stars?
I think it's just stars.
Okay. I like how we didn't even mention. We are starting to decorate
Yeah.
our layout a little bit, based on the theme for those watching the podcast, not listening. And the only things we grabbed were
So for those
2
listening, we
racing
have-
games.
Yeah, we have Mario Kart Double Dash and Kirby
The
Air
best
Ride.
Mario Kart,
Fuck yeah, dude! We should get a remaster for Nintendo Switch.
honestly. Dude, I want them, after Smash Bros. Ultimate, I want them to make Mario Kart Grand Tour, where it's just every course ever,
That'd be fucking dope.
but 3D-ized.
Yeah.
Because Game Boy courses that are brought into the 3D world look amazing in Deluxe.
Also, just Double Dash enabled, have.
Yeah, I don't know
2-player
why
cards.
Double Dash is one of the coolest mechanics ever.
Dude, seriously.
They even brought back the double item boxes, but not double dashing.
It's dumb.
And specialized items. Like how Mario gets the fireballs
Yeah,
and
that's
Toad
pretty
has
cool.
the golden mushroom. And Kirby Air Ride, if that could get remastered, so you guys can play it. We only played it once for drinking and driving, which is a fun drinking game that does not require actually driving a car.
So basically, for those of you who don't know, you start with a beer. You start up a racing game. You have to.
It's usually Mario Kart, but it is fun trying with other games. Dude, can you imagine Need for Speed?
Dude, we should do it. Well, I don't think we can do. Well, I mean, unless everybody else bought Need for
Right.
Speed, I would kick your guys' ass though.
We get a Undercover or Drift.
Yeah.
Or Underground, one of the OGs.
But
Yeah.
a good one.
Basically, you have to finish the race. You have to finish the can before the race, and you can't be driving while you're drinking. So you have to legit stop your car, drink, go.
Yeah.
And there's different ways you can play. You can finish it all at the beginning. You could stop at the very end and drink it all.
You can drink
Do
in
it.
between.
Yep.
But you have to be stopped.
Yeah. And Kirby Air Raid's so fun. I wish you guys didn't really grow up with it, so that's why you don't really understand it. What?
Sorry, we're not fucking. We're just some fucking plebes to you.
Uncultured. Or a sequel. Oh, Nintendo, make a sequel. No, remaster it. Please remaster it. And then we have one of the great Keanu Reeves movies of all time.
And Sandra Bullock.
Speed.
Also a great drug. Don't try it.
Stop. You have not.
I said don't try it.
Condoning. Yeah, because technically this is a racing franchise, even though there was not a lick of racing in this movie.
Yeah, we also really didn't have a whole lot of racing stuff because we're not big. Well, I mean, there's not a whole lot of racing movies out there.
I just whip out my NASCAR collection. My Hot Wheels.
Need for Speed, though, with... who was the guy that played Jesse Pinkman on Breaking Bad? Aaron...
God damn it. I just had his name in my head. But go on. What about him?
That was... Need for Speed was a great movie. I mean, just...
Yeah, still haven't seen it.
It was really cool. Andrew told me that they all used real stunts for the cars. So it just made it more legitimate. And it was really cool.
Looked more real.
Yeah.
More real than 3 cars dangling over a cliff connected to a helicopter.
Yeah, the more, like, I don't really want to talk about this movie anymore just to preserve the fun that it was.
Okay. I mean, the overtop stuff was fun.
Yeah. But it was just dumb. It's our friendly guy who has to rev his engine all the way up and down.
Fix his muffler.
Yeah.
I guess the last thing we can talk about this movie is the 5, count 'em 5 end credit scenes.
Oh my god, yeah.
Technically there are 5. There are 2 that are next to each other. It was Jason and the girl going to their mom, breaking her out, and then the Rock
cake
bringing
of C4.
That was hilarious. Which is his mom in some of the movies, or is this her first time being introduced?
First time. I don't know.
And then Dwayne bringing his daughter to
that's another cameo. Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was pretty.
Yeah, she didn't really have much.
No, not really. But it was still cool to
nice
see
little
her.
character development, I guess. Yeah, nice little payoff at the end. What?
I don't know.
And then what else? What did we have? We had The Rock ratting out Jason. Ryan Reynolds again. What was the 5th one?
Ryan Reynolds at the end, and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm dying. I'm bleeding out. Oh wait, this isn't even my blood." Wow,
I
so
stabbed a man
much.
with a brick. It's not that hard.
But then there was the one there was the one scene where Ryan Reynolds was fighting a guy. And he shuts the door, and he calls Hobbs, and he's like, "Hey, I need to talk to your dad, or I need your help, blah blah blah." And it turns out that it was the daughter that was talking to him, and Ryan Reynolds was just like,
yeah,
"Wow, you guys just sound so alike." And then, Hobbs was like, "Locke, I'm here," and he's like, "No, sweetie, that's still a funny joke, but get the phone to your dad."
I
And he's like,
was actually really confused with that. I was like, "What's going on here?"
it was just a little forced, but it was kind of funny.
Yeah. And we had to get the obligatory The Rock in the gym.
Yeah.
Putting the chains on. Dude, he has a new workout documentary that just came out. Sponsored by Under Armour, and that man is it's such a beast.
Dude, he's insane.
I don't know how genetics can just grace you with that, and then the dude just took it for all it's worth.
Yeah.
Didn't take it for granted.
Yeah. He's Samoan.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell, when we're in Samoa, there's 5 people wearing Samoa shirts and hats, and it's oh, where are we? Even though it's filmed in Hawaii.
Yeah. How cool would that have been just to go to Hawaii to film?
Right.
That must be so nice. I want to go to Hawaii so bad.
I just want to see that countryside.
Yeah. That looks so
that
beautiful.
shot where he's walking to the girl and they're on the cliff and we're getting that sweeping helicopter crane shot thing.
Oh my god.
And just that land that's open, dude, just running in the flowers and the grass.
Yeah.
And getting bitten by a snake or something. What kind of wildlife do they have? Do they have venomous
Do they? Why?
spiders and animals?
I really hope not. It's a fucking island. I hope they would just fucking...
It's the closest thing to Australia.
Is it really?
Well, U.S. owned property to Australia, technically.
What do you mean?
Of all the 50 states, Hawaii is the closest to Australia.
In what sense? Like it has dangerous animals?
Like geography. Why?
I don't fucking care about geography, Caleb. I just want to know if that I have to fucking worry about spiders when I go down there.
It is near the equator too, so it's warmer. So
Why can't they just fucking make them extinct? You know, there's tarantulas that swim.
Tarantulas don't go after people. They eat bugs. They're also not venomous.
You could put a fucking tarantula in front of me. I'll be like, that thing's gonna fucking eat me.
We're apex predators.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like the idea of a tarantula because like I'm fine stepping on a spider.
Let's just stop talking about
But
spiders,
like
please.
anytime
Stop.
a bug crunches, it's like I feel bad.
I don't feel bad. I'm just like, ugh, gross.
Because like imagine stepping on a mouse.
Why would you step on a mouse? I would never step on a mouse.
Well, some people are freaked out. Well, if you want to argue about it, you could get diseases from mice, and from bugs, you might not get anything from them. You might just get an itchy bite.
Malaria, mosquitoes. Try again, sweaty.
Sweaty.
Anyways,
Mosquitoes aren't
you
even a problem.
really want to say? You want to wrap this up?
It's a good movie. Yeah, it's definitely a shorter podcast.
Yeah,
We didn't really have much to talk about. What do you keep looking back there?
Dude, this fucking place is haunted. I'm
No,
fucking
it's
telling you.
not. Jeez, what?
Quick story time. I was laying on the couch.
Do you feel like whispers or something? Is it
No,
cold
but
over
I
there?
fucking see a light going around outside, and I'm freaking out. There it is again. Anyways,
Is it just your shadow?
I don't fucking know. So, anyways, I was laying on the couch the other night. We were just chilling in the living room playing some games, and I have a good view down the hallway because I'm just like laying on the couch. And I swear to fucking God, from the bathroom to Caleb's room, I just see something float, and it kind of stops in the middle of the hallway, and like, so it was enough of a like pause that I could see that something was there, and it just keeps on moving. And I told Caleb, I'm like, yo, I just saw something.
You really had to scare the shit out of me.
Dude, like,
Stop just looking.
I'm freaking the fuck out, dude. I'm tweaking.
Just because one roommate leaves. Are you like this all the time whenever anyone leaves?
Kind of. When you guys were gone, it was very tough for me. So yeah, we like, me and Caleb both get up. We both grab like a shovel and a sword, and we fucking just like, you know, sweep the house and just
I
clear it out.
have an umbrella that looks like a sword, so not an actual sword.
Yeah.
It was umbrella.
But
Shout out to Amanda and Ariel for
oh my
that
God, it
gift.
was terrifying. I legitimately saw something. Honest to God, like I would not, like, you know, every other time when I was just like, you're like, stop. I'm like, okay, that was just fucking me joking.
Yeah,
But like,
you don't help your argument when you do that shit all
I
the time.
saw something, dude, and I'm pretty fucking sure that fucking tequila bottle that fell on my head, that was not a fucking just.
But our kitchen is also like 45 degrees.
Okay, yeah, but it fucking slid for a fucking minute.
But like, our fridge does have like a curve at the end, so like once it starts going, it goes.
I don't know, man, because I walked into my room to go take it like when I was getting ready for my shower, and like just all my posters like fell over. I don't know if it was just because I hit something, but I don't remember.
When did that happen?
Like fucking two, like when I took a shower today. I don't know.
What do you mean the posters fell over?
The posters that are on my bookshelf next to my bed. They just like fell over.
Oh, are they just paper?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like you made it sound like everything on your wall just fell down.
Dude, if that was the fucking case, I would run out of this fucking house butt ass naked.
I was like, dude, you should have said something. Like if all the cabinets opened up. No, that's just the wind. Paper blowing. It's
The
probably
wind?
from your door.
I don't know, man. Whatever.
I know you're a big goob.
Anyways,
a big dude. What if you moved
Hobbs
too
and
fast?
Shaw, did you see it? What did you guys think about it? Let us know. Share our video. Talk with your friends a little bit about it. We're past 600. Thank you very much. We love all of you for that. We're gonna legitimately
We're working on a celebration video.
We know we said we're gonna do something for 500, and it just kind of fell.
We still
through.
are.
Yes.
We're gonna have a 600, aka actually 500 celebration.
We're still gonna celebrate it for the fact that you guys have been supporting us. You've been showing our podcast a lot of love. That's awesome. We love
All right,
that.
we had our first podcast past 100 views. That's insane.
Woo.
Thank you guys.
Yeah. So yeah, just you know, the most that we could ask for you guys to do is just, you know, share with your friends, help us grow. We love you guys, and
If you don't even want to subscribe, just have a conversation. I want to talk about some of these movies that we
we
mentioned
really
earlier.
want to talk to you guys about like these movies and trailers and just whatever else you want to talk about. Because a lot of you guys are just, I mean, like, for some of the reactions that we do, we get into some pretty good arguments and discussions.
Yeah, when people stop calling us dumbasses because we don't know every single aspect about your fandom.
Yeah.
I still can't get over the noobs comment. People still say noobs in 2019?
I guess so.
That's funny.
Well, anyways.
Yeah, follow our Twitter in the description. We have a Twitch. We're working on a schedule. We don't have the best setup, so everything's still in the infant stages. But we like games. As much as of a movie channel this is, it's still a movie, video game, anime, comic channel.
It's an
We like
channel.
talking about things.
It's all about entertainment. Any kind of form of entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me on Twitch, James Vanderdouche. It'll be down in the description. Been playing a lot of Days Gone. Me and Caleb have been getting back into the Minecraft craze a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, once Andrew gets back,
Yeah.
we're all going to be
That'd be
streaming
fun.
that.
Even without Andrew, me and Caleb are just fucking Minecraft fiends.
Okay, on that note, I don't think I've got anything else. Let us know what you guys think. We want to have these conversations, but until next time, this is Michaela.
Bye.